On November 12, 2010, Reverend Efrain Rodriguez wrote to NASA claiming that a colossal asteroid would one day hit Puerto Rico and wipe out the nation if its citizens weren't relocated as soon as possible. NASA dismissed Rodriguez's prophecy, announcing that the organization knew of no asteroid or comet currently on a collision course with Earth. But just 5 years later, NASA held the Planetary Defense Conference for the International Academy of Astronautics. In 2015, scientists gathered from around the world to discuss protecting our planet against near-Earth objects. Despite denying claims of an asteroid Armageddon, the Space Administration launched its hypothetical asteroid impact scenario at that very conference. Their blueprint strategy suggested a survival plan against a 500-meter asteroid speeding towards Earth. For an organization adamant that there's no impending asteroid attack, NASA spends up to $40 million a year on its collision prevention program, called Space Guard. Could it be that an apocalyptic asteroid is on its way after all? 1 year before NASA's conference, the French Foreign Minister Laurent Fabius met with US Secretary of State John Kerry. In their meeting, Fabius declared that we had just 500 days to avoid climate chaos. Based on Fabius's announcement, biblical theorists have calculated that Doomsday will fall on the 2015 Jewish Day of Atonement, between the 23rd and 24th of September. In 2013, Doomsday speculation increased when the Federal Emergency Management Agency was discovered purchasing additional supplies of emergency response items, like body bags and coffins, for no observable reason. FEMA tried to quash the speculation, arguing that there was no specific threat, catalyst or alert behind the purchase of additional supplies. Perhaps, but these emergency supplies were bought for Puerto Rico, the very location that Efrain Rodriguez predicted the meteor would hit the Earth. YouTube videos about the asteroid apocalypse have reached hundreds of thousands of views, and in April 2014, Christian TV personality Pat Robertson reinforced the predictions when he announced that an asteroid would hit the Earth to fulfill the prophetic words of Jesus Christ. Even celebrity physicist Brian Cox has announced that if we don't start to take the threat of meteors seriously, there's an asteroid with our name on it and it will hit us. But if Armageddon is soon upon us, then why haven't governments announced the news? Could it be that NASA has deliberately concealed information about a deadly asteroid collision? Something that's puzzling conspiracists is why NASA would go to such lengths to hide an asteroid collision from the public. One theory is that authorities are keeping this information a secret while they work out a survival strategy. Concealing this devastating news prevents a global outbreak of panic as Judgment Day looms. NASA's only hint of danger is its announcement of Asteroid Awareness Day, a new annual event held on June 30th, which plans to raise awareness about the dangers of asteroids and protect our planet against their colossal impact. On June 30th, 1908, an asteroid the size of the White House crashed into Siberia, devastating an area of 2,000 square kilometers in the biggest asteroid impact in recent history. Today, if NASA fails to stop a 1.6-kilometer meteor, 1 million megatons of energy would crash into the Earth, a force 10 million times more powerful than the Hiroshima bomb. And if the asteroid hits New York City, it would obliterate everything from Washington, D.C. to Boston. A cloud of debris would engulf the sky, blocking out the sun and killing all plant life. The Earth's crust will rupture into a series of devastating tsunamis and earthquakes, killing millions. And according to some scientists and biblical theorists alike, our asteroid apocalypse is just around the corner. In December 1983, scientists at the IRAS Space Observatory made headlines when they announced that they had used an infrared satellite to detect an unknown object, possibly as large as the giant planet Jupiter, and possibly so close to Earth that it would be part of this solar system. This mystery in space had been detected twice since